So Carnival Cruise Line is calling it quits. They're done. Finito. Dunzo. They're not going to be cruising anymore. I'll give you all of the updates on that. Plus, one of my biggest annoyances on a recent cruise might have just solved itself. Let's roll the intro. Hey, welcome to the Midships channel. It's your Captain Corey. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel today. Almost just took my elbow out on this little bit of marble. Welcome on board the Celebrity Reflection. I am on another cruise, thank goodness. This one is turning out to be an amazing cruise, and I've been filming a lot behind the scenes to share with you my full experience on what it's like cruising on board what is an older celebrity cruise ship. And truth be told, I am really impressed and excited to share this cruise with you. So make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss out on that. But the reason you came here is because I told you that Carnival Cruise Line is calling it quits. Now, I know a lot of you know and love Carnival Cruise Line. It's honestly the cruise line that I cruised on first. Most of us most likely did the same. And I like them so much that I took a lot of you on a few group cruises on board Carnival. But unfortunately, as of the end of this year, we can never do that again, especially our first group cruise. And that's because Carnival Cruise Line is no longer going to be cruising out of the Port of Charleston after the end of 2024. That's because the city there, the port officials, Carnival Cruise Line, and some activist groups were unable to come to an agreement on just how to run and manage and renovate some space there in Charleston. So instead, they're pulling the plug and there will be no more Carnival cruises out of the Port of Charleston. But don't worry, because you still will have a way to visit the most popular destination in the Southeast. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. At least that's what I read on the internet, via cruise ship. And that's because just because you can't embark or disembark a cruise from the Port of Charleston doesn't mean that cruise ships can't still visit there. You're still going to be able to call your cruise ships in Charleston. And that is really good news for those of you who like Virgin Voyages. I say that as I'm looking at the Valiant Lady right out my balcony window here. That's because with all of the new itineraries coming up from Virgin Voyages, if you didn't know, they're not just going to be based in Miami anymore in the US. They're moving ships up to New York. Then they're going to be moving out to the West Coast. And I think they might even be doing Alaska. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But Virgin Voyages has announced that they are going to be cruising to Charleston for daytime stops. So think of it just like when your cruise visits Cozumel. It's going to be the same thing with Charleston. Now, if you've never been to the Port of Charleston, it's a pretty tight squeeze. It's a congested area. I'm willing to bet it has something to do with that. If you got a cruise port and some events going on in town, it's pretty impossible to get around. Nothing happens quickly, and it's just old streets, old buildings. It's all narrow, but boy, Charleston is an amazing place. So if you want to cruise out of there on Carnival, TikTok, you got about a month left. So get on board and say goodbye to Charleston. Now, I also told you that one of the things I hated the most on a recent cruise is now banned. Finito. And we're talking about Bluetooth speakers. That's right. I know a lot of you love your music. Music is the spice of life for a lot of people. But Carnival Cruise Line officially has now taken the stance that Bluetooth no longer allowed. No more Bluetooth speakers on board Carnival Cruises. Their brand ambassador, John Heel, just recently posted to Facebook, letting the Carnival faithful know, or the Carnies, as I think some of you call them, the Bluetooth speakers ain't gonna fly with the line anymore. If you try to bring it on, gonna get confiscated and you won't get it back until the end of the cruise. Now, I had a very poor experience about a year ago on a Carnival cruise ship with a guy by the name of Bluetooth Speaker Man, who ran up and down the hallway outside of my bedroom, my cabin, at about 2 in the morning, 1 or 2 in the morning, at every single night, like clockwork, with a big group of people in tow. So personally, I'm really glad to hear the Bluetooth Speaker Man is banned from the cruise ships. So what is a music lover who wants to enjoy their vacation to do moving forward? Well, John Heald recommends you bring your own dang headphones and you enjoy your music yourself. And I couldn't agree more. Don't forget, you can still bring a laptop, you can still bring a phone, listen to music through that. A lot of these cruise lines, they play music on the TV systems here. So you're not down and out with music. And honestly, if you're holed up in your own cabin listening to music by yourself, what are you even doing? There's so many venues on cruise ships where you can get out there, spice up your life, kick up your heels, and enjoy live music or great music and meet new people and experience some new things. So honestly, I didn't love bringing Bluetooth speakers on vacation anyway, so I am fully in support of this from Carnival, but let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Is this gonna ruin your time or move Carnival Cruise Line up a notch in your opinion of the cruise line? And your time on the Midships doesn't end there, because if you're like me, you're probably shopping for another cruise, and I wanna recommend one that I took recently. I think you'd love to watch this video of my review of the Margaritaville Islander, a cruise ship offering 4 and 5 night sailings out of the Port of Tampa Bay. They're super affordable, and it's a great time. We'll see you there. La 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 la.